Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining in to another episode, Market Talks with Neo. Now, tonight, I have a special guest. This is Nicolas Stylianou, the head of sales for YWO. Nicolas, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Now, why YWO? Because YWO, it's a broker that I collaborate, that I found transparent, honest, all the great things, which if I start listing them, it would take us forever. So to cut things short, I collaborated with YWO, so I wanted to bring in Nicolas, the head of sales. Now, the reason, Nicolas is going to tell us a little bit about YWO, and let's not forget that last week and this week and the weeks to come, we're going to have so much volatility, so many opportunities. So, Nicolas.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a couple of things about YWO. YWO for especially new traders,
yes,
as well as for, seasoned ones, those with some kind of experience.
Okay.
Floor is yours, my man.
Leo, firstly, I want to say thanks again for being
My
here.
pleasure.
Today, talking about YWO, I appreciate it. As a respectable man that you are with the great following you have,
Thank you.
thank you for your time and efforts.
My pleasure.
YWO.
Yes.
I love the broker. I've been in the industry for over 25 years. I began in London. So experience-wise, I've been in and out of a lot of brokerages. I've seen a lot of things go good. I've seen a lot of things go sour, okay? Not just, but for retail, for clients. Clients don't actually know a company until they invest in the company, right? They don't know what they're getting into until they've actually got into it, which is how people get bad accounts, bad idea of trading. No. Why am I here at YWO? YWO is transparent, not only within the company and their staff, also to their clients. You've got to understand, as a broker, for us to grow, it comes from them. It comes from registrations, it comes from transparency, and it comes from us within the framework to be able to deliver a service to the guys, right?
Absolutely.
A service, right?
Absolutely.
Buying gold, selling gold, going long, going short on anything, whether it be Boeing, whether it be Bank of America, public limited companies. The whole idea is to be comfortable in what you are doing, to be aware of what you are doing, your risk to reward.
Absolutely.
Check it out. Every registration that's made, whether it's from Singapore, whether it's from UAE, whether it's from South Africa, all the geos that we work with, I have a dedicated point of contact for you. A dedicated market analyst that his job is to identify what's going on in the markets and speak to you about it in a language that is understandable. Because a lot of people, you can vouch for me, guys, and you can vouch for me too, they go too technical, they go too deep with it, they go like they need to look at this. And bro, when you've run markets for 5 to 10 to 15 years, you get to see some patterns. You get to understand risk to reward, all right? I normally tend to say to my clients, those who are serious about trading, start your account off $250. You're working with leverage. Leverage is a bit of a double-edged sword. If it goes in your favor, fantastic, you're getting 1 to 500. If it goes against you, you're losing 1 to 500. But that's when people get scared. A loss is a loss, a profit is a profit, only when the position is closed. All right? So my market analysts are going to sit there and going to say to you, your risk to this trade and your reward to this trade is this. Are you satisfied in taking the position? Yes or no? After that transaction has been made or that trade has been made, we're going to be monitoring on our side and we want them to win, right? Because if you're making profit, we're going to get bigger as a company. And if I've got someone on the other end of the telephone that's telling you, hold on a minute, Mr. Neo, this gold trade is in profit by 5%. Do you want to realize that 5% or do you believe it's going to go higher? Only profit is realized when you close a position.
I've never heard this from a broker, from an agent telling you, oh, you made some money, you want to keep going or you want to stop and get that. Most other brokers that I've heard in the past, being in the industry, 2 decades, almost 2 decades, a lot of guys won't tell you that. They won't tell you the good news. They will just call you and tell you only the bad news. They won't tell you what you just said. It's highly important. It shows that the broker is not out there to benefit from your losses. It's out there to benefit from your success. And if you may still making some kind of money, they're going to ask you, you want to keep it? Stop. That's it. We'll find the next one. Of course, if you want to keep going, that's your business. Okay? So I haven't heard that probably ever. Okay?
It's the approach that I've taken throughout my whole career.
And that shows honesty.
Yeah, through my whole career, bro. I've sat there with in the UK with brokers, and I say to them, "What do you want to achieve? 10% a year in some cases, which is a great return, guys.
Oh, it's an amazing return.
But what we get is we get registrations that come here with $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 trying to turn it into $1,000. Look, the way that I see business, is start with your maximum, all right? Never your minimum, okay? Give yourself a good shot in the markets. Secondly, it's easier potentially to make a $1,000 deposit and try and earn 10%, which is $100.
Yeah,
Get the maths.
it's good.
Get the maths, don't put 100 to try and receive 1,000, put 1,000 in to try and receive 100, all right? And even if that move goes wrong, you still have enough capital in your account to counteract that position, let's say. But guys, this is what we have to offer. A conversation with one of the market analysts within YWO's framework that can speak to you on the telephone and explain this to you in a term that you understand, all right? Once you've got the understanding, then you'll become a strategical person in trading.
Everything starts falling into place.
Thank you.
Now, I want to point out two things that you said that, again, the reason that I want to point them out is because I haven't seen them in a lot of brokers. Like I said, almost 2 decades in the industry. Number one, you just said a dedicated person speaking live to you. Now, I'm sure any of you guys that traded, you must have come across the fact that you talk to a guy, his name is Jimmy, but you don't even know, you've never seen his face, you don't even know if it's Jimmy in reality. That's number one. And number two, most guys named Jimmy and Mike and whatever, they keep telling you, oh, you're not going to make money with a little bit. You got to keep on putting money. You just said, you're going to start with this amount of money. Your expected return should be this, and you build it up slowly. Hence the quote, Rome was not built in a day. It took a whole lot of time to build a masterpiece. And the 7 wonders of the world, even though only a few of them stand still, it took a shitload of time to be built because they did it the right way that you just said. You start with an amount of money, you made a little bit, a percentage of that, but you slowly build
Scale it up, man.
At the same time, you don't get too technical, you start from the beginning. And that's another thing that I see with a lot of other brokers that are trying to throw in your face technical analysis and this and that to somebody who doesn't know. What, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me on this one? Here's the thing, you guys, and listen up, okay? If you want to teach somebody to fly a plane, you don't pick him up, throw him on an F-16 and tell him, here's the manual, fly it. Oh, I don't know, I'll show you. Bahamba, what the hell are you going to show me? But pick him up, throw him in a small simulator, and then throw him on a small, single engine plane, sit right next to the guy and tell him, if you raise this, you're gonna have this, so on and so forth. Let him get used to it. And that's why I wanted to bring in Nicholas to tell you all those things. Excuse my aggressiveness.
Enthusiasm. It's
enthusiasm.
Whenever I'm with Neo, my heart pumps 10 times more, his enthusiasm is infectious.
But this is what I see with YW, and this is why I collaborate with them. And that's why, Nicholas, again, thank you for coming in. One last thing. Can you tell us a couple of things? Number one, about the account types that you have. Most guys watching this, they want to know.
Absolutely. We're on live, right?
Yes. The floor is yours, my man. Go do your thing. Show me.
3 different types of accounts. Let's not complicate things. Anyone that registers right now, we have a cent account, okay, which gives you it's more buying power, let's say, for smaller deposits, all right? Quite popular. My most popular one is the standard account, all right? Minimum deposit is $10. I recommend that you deposit your $10, make a withdrawal, make sure your banks are all connected, get that fear out your head. And then we've got 0 spread accounts, okay? They're all brilliant. Anyone that wants to start a registration, the URL to Neo's is at the bottom here.
Yep.
You click on that link, register, you will come through to my sales team that will be able to assist you guys in helping you on any one of these 3 accounts. But guys, get registered today, all right? Get yourself active. Let me speak to you in person. I'm a real guy. When your registration's done, you just ask for Nicholas. I'm here. And we'll get the ball rolling, guys. I mean, it'll be a pleasure to grow to scale the company up, and it can only be done by you guys having faith in YWO and myself, and obviously the top man, Neo.
Just here to help. One last thing, again, because I see that with a lot of, and I experienced it as well, a lot of traders and brokers not being up to par from what they say. It's about the deposit and withdrawal. Again, I can start saying all the great deposit methods that YWO has. Just give us a couple of things about it. The reason is because I've seen really fast execution, both on deposit and withdrawal. But Nicholas, it's your thing.
We have Google Pay, we have debit, credit, we have more the solutions. And if you have any problems in investing money and taking maybe investment out, You have a market analyst to give you a helping hand. You won't be stuck by yourself. You'll have a WhatsApp, an email, even a Telegram, discussing whichever way you wish. You will not be left in the dark. Trust me, believe me on that one. So don't worry about that.
So the level of service is not up here. It's like, whoa, all the way up there.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Look, it's all about experience, right?
Yeah.
In order to grow in the industry, people need to have a good experience. Once you've had a good experience, the mass will come to you. We're ready for the mass, the herd, all of you guys to come to us, open an account and start trading with YWO.
There you go, people. You've heard it. So, like I said, a lot of volatility coming in this week, the following week. Watch some of the videos that I will make. And again, Nicholas, thank you much, buddy, for coming in. Thanks for sharing all that. And get yourself ready. You're going to come back again.
I'm going to be flooded out. Let's flood the YWO servers.
Okay. Again, thank you much, you guys. Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Take it easy, you guys. I'll see you soon.